Yeah, I'm up now, here's an update. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot on my casse. She want the Mew Mew, she want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin', get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody Somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad. Watch do it.
Daddy, take over. That's the team we're gonna
TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through it. What's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup all tonight. As it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here we go. Tonight.
Yes, on the ground here on first down. There is no one for him to come back as he's taken down in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Here we go, son. Right.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. David Brown, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point, Daniel Carlson. Put it through, make it 7-0 Steelers. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Just across the 25.
Ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
70, Cowboy 80.
The leading rusher in NCAA history from Youngstown State. Here's Joel McLaughlin. And to take this up near the 45. Now Milton. This is working right off in Tennessee. And he slips him past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown game.
Same exact result as last play. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get them going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Past the 60, past the 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Here's Milton. Look at the Steeler defense. And they play well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, then easily move into the top 5.
2nd down and 6 now.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
To throw, it's Milton. Middle complete. It's Myers. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Throwing is Norton. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Made some few, but couldn't have made all of them.
So on 4th down, on is Evan McPherson in the Bengal field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it. And he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Nice little jump. And able to get this out to the 25. Here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups who want the offense to a touchdown. Last time I look at repeat that Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time.
It's just a matter of wins in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, right to that?
ETN once more. He's got a scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Steelers at 2-7 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
19 wins.
To throw is Fields. Looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. And third down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
The secondary has developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
Here we go.
On 3rd and 9.
3-19.
Now it's Fields. That's complete. He's got this to the 30 down and take it down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
I'm not sure what this drive's going to end, but when they took field position, a nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, son. Go.
It's Fields at the goal line. Bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Right.
Straight ahead, ETN. He's able to get to the edge of the red zone. The drive continues. It's a 1st down.
High school football coach is very fond of saying you've got to beat force with force. A short yardage run play, that's what you're going to encounter. How about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
Hey, can't. Here we go. Turbo, sir. Right.
Here's Fields. And the offense held it on the first drive. Just changed their drive number 2.
And I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game. Once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making us all.
Get this one back to no gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Alpha.
Now Fields. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. Carlson now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up short at the 23-yard line. 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. Going for the deep ball. Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready. Dragon 6, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Milton. It's McLaughlin. It's a Bengal first down, pickup of 11.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Myers in motion right. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action. After getting this one across the field. They're going to get 9 after tucking it and running, so they'll move them a 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really explain how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Ready, ready. Liking, 18.
One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up and avoids the turnover.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
To throw is Milton. It's taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It's a gain of 13 and the Bengals have a first down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Cowboy 80.
Now on first down, he'll drop the 4. Over the middle, he's got Fulton. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 2nd down.
Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Milton. Give him 7 on the 2nd run. They want to give him a new 7 yards.
They made a nice effort to stick him in the loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
Ready up.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. This will be complete to Mitchell.
That's a defense you're holding on to in zone coverage, but I think we can be out of
7.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lion. Pass all 80. Go.
Looking to throw. Newton. That's outside. Bounds inside the 15-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one's a first down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Newton. They'll set up the screen to Davis. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of 5 here as he's out at the 6. 7 yards there in the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Greg, I'm getting better on news about screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wound up picking up positive yardage.
Come on, come on. Hit.
So now third down coming up.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for the defense.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Looking to throw. Newton. Jacoby Myers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are back within a score.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Don't jump. Ready?
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan, and this is what they wanted to execute. But they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently. I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Start ball, Scott. All right.
He is marking his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go. We're good. Nice instruction. Go.
After that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I got your money up. Believe what I got for money down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Here we go, son. 319, get that. EQ! Tonight.
Out of the gun, Fields.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least in the field goal range and try to get through on this drive. And they can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're offense, you'll take that kind of a run. Right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
18 Cardinal, 8.
Play action. Milton. He's going to air one out. Cincinnati score. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, that should be defensively
Just how much they trust their guys in this situation and they decide to take a shot.
So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Together.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Yeah.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. He's going to flip it back to the front. It's complete. 3 yards in to begin the third quarter. That's a lead by 4 points.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay game.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Good. 60 Bison. Go.
As the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Viking 18.
Trying to pick it up through the air. Open man is Myers. Well, they'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now it'll be 4th and short.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Taken about the 16. Punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now Charles, can the offense get in gear?
Sense him saying, okay, the first time is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back. So we forced the punt. Now let's go down the field and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well in the second half.
Here we go. Hey, Green, no mas, no mas.
Back to throw, Fields. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Don't jump. Ready? 331. 331. All right.
Fields now to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. Taken down by number 3. Working across midfield. Nice game to 25 yards.
Yes, it's 6 yards. The opportunity becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
319, get that.
Throwing again is Fields. Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Those two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Green 19, got that. Right.
Here's Fields. A 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
One thing you're looking for when you run draft rounds, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Extend. 58, is that? Angel. Is that all right?
Fields. Working the middle of the field. He's going to make it complete. He's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made in the Bengals 28. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field, very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Here we go, son. 19 windy. Here we go. Hey, Ken. Go.
Back to throw again. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fun in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
just a 3-point game. Second and 10.
2:22. Right?
Play action. It's Fields. A short throw caught by Andrews. They get 6. That'll leave them with 34.
I'm not worried about the game there on second down. That's a positive because that's a take what you can get situation. You get it out to the tight end. Now gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
Here we go, Snap. Turn ball, Snap. Medic. Right.
To throw is Fields. The Bengals drive about to get going. The Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be your worst now is letting it happen again right here. They're going to get going.
Come on. Hey! Cowboy 80!
Now Milton.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
When you get it to him, he can make a man or two miss, but that window plays quicker.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
He appears to be in some pain. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Third and 4.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milton. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Here we go. 19 Charger, 19.
To throw, it's Milton. They'll buy some time running. Nice run to get set up. And second down.
He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Shut up a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of down.
From the 41, here's second and 3.
Ready?
Three quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Hiking, 18. Ready.
Throwing is Newton. Short with it, caught by Granson. And then a gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
There to the defense. They can't help it because of the drag route. He ran the shot looking normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping to get off behind the defensive line. Once he made the catch, nowhere to turn on the field. He gained any yardage.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 vices, 60 vices. Let's go.
Newton. It's 3rd and 4.
Once he got out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route. Settles on his receiver running the drag left to right, and they wind up not getting a whole lot out of that one.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Let's go back, let's go back.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ready up. Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Newton. They'll set up the screen. It's McLaughlin. And he's got a real shortage here. He was unable to shoot through there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know, the key to a good screen play system.
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's McLaughlin. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Milton now to throw. He's going to take him down. Sack at the 2-yard line. Trent Clough able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll bring it back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one's done.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 42. here about ready for their next drive. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the right side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small.
It is preserving, maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pad and just start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Angel, angel, angel. Alpha, 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 alpha. Chip slide.
Here's Fields. This is Andrews. He's taken it out at the 45-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. 3-19. Right.
It's in the middle. To the 36-yard line, taking down the ball after getting 8 yards. At this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, staying back to keep that clock rolling.
Look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
This time, not quite to the 30 over down at the 41-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because he can take the between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58. Tonight.
Now Fields. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It is just not a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may have saved points on the board when this drive is over.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 331, 331. Go.
Now it's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Almost gets to the 10. Passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
What a drive this has been. Just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet. As they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the ground with Robinson. As he's brought down at the 10-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. At a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
See, don't jump. Ready? Mayday, mayday, mayday. Blue 58, blue 58. Sit out. Sit out.
Back to throw. Fields. And that is incomplete.
themselves free. That one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
319, can't. Alpha. Delta. All right.
From the gun, here's Fields. As he releases it.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving the yardage. Throwing that one away.
The kick by Carlson is good. Up to 40. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when you look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On the touchdown, the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf. Ready?
To throw is Milton. Lead into the hands of Myers. And we get this one across the 45 before it's brought down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter. We'll watch them drop, but it would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Milton.
Eagles.
But still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The Bengals going to use this second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready,
now 2nd and 4.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll look to throw. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
Partner, that's a job well done by everyone. From the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I mention there's just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and first and 10 here.
5:51. 5:51. 3:31. 3:31.
Back to Fields. Flip that football, and it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a player, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
3:31. 3:31.
All eyes on Fields. Connected with Andrews. What a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short game.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Turbo, sir.
Here's Fields. Yet again, targeting and fouling Mike Andrews.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Line up. Nope, move 58, move 58. Chip slant. Go.
They snap it to Fields. And they hook up here with Movement. And they get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Alpha. Angel. All right.
Now Fields.
Second down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they're running hard because they expect it as well.
This is going to be hard by the time it moves. Signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had the hits of running behind it.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. About ready to go here on their next drive. They fought hard to reach this point. They got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, they create this crowd, but it doesn't win the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here in at least game 3 and hopefully for the touchdown.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Back to throw. Milton. That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Milton. They're trying to set the screen. He stops short of the first down as they rally to tackle him about the 28. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. The temptation to go for it probably there always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation. Fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Good coverage there. Holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go, son.
Their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. But we got it now because 3 points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, and 6 from the return. You can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play.
But remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. It's not a throw.
Space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Here we go, son. Green 19, green 19. Go.
Back to the ground. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Easy. Here we go. 319, get us back.
I got him, on me.
Hey, Can. Angel. Track.
To throw his Fields. It's complete to the inside. It is out. It's inside the 5. That play that time by the catcher. It's right in fresh out of bounds. At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on first down.
Right.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. With a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go. 19. Right.
One play action. Fields. Trying to save complete. That's one tackle to get everything down. A nice little gain. And we're pointing out after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number.
Here we go.
We'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
319, just attack. Right.
So for the Steelers, it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm
Go, 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 shorty. It's Shimmer.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody.